The assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963, has been a subject of extensive investigation and speculation for decades. The recent release of over 80,000 previously classified documents by the U.S. government has shed new light on various aspects of this historical event. The assassination and immediate aftermath. On that fateful day in 1963, President Kennedy was fatally shot while riding in a motorcade through Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas. Lee Harvey Oswald, a former U.S. Marine who had defected to the Soviet Union before returning to the United States, was arrested for the crime. Oswald denied involvement, stating, "I'm just a patsy." But he was killed 2 days later by nightclub owner Jack Ruby before he could stand trial. Official investigations. The Warren Commission, established by President Lyndon B. Johnson, concluded in 1964 that Oswald acted alone in assassinating Kennedy. This finding has been the subject of numerous conspiracy theories implicating various entities, including the CIA, FBI, organized crime, and foreign governments. Recent document releases. In compliance with the President John F. Kennedy Assassination Records Collection Act of 1992, which mandated the release of all assassination-related records, successive administrations have declassified thousands of documents over the years. The most recent release, ordered by President Donald Trump in January 2025, made over 80,000 pages of records available to the public. Key revelations from the new documents. Australian connection. The Australian Security Intelligence Organisation, ASIO, had requested that certain files related to anonymous phone calls received by the Canberra embassy not be declassified. These calls speculated on the Soviet government's involvement in financing Kennedy's assassination. The calls were deemed likely to have been made by a crank, as no further substantiation was found. Oswald's Soviet ties. The documents detail Oswald's interactions with the Soviet embassy in Mexico City prior to the assassination. Despite these contacts, there is no conclusive evidence linking Oswald to any intelligence agency. KGB assessment of Oswald. Newly released files reveal that the KGB considered Oswald to be a poor shot before the assassination, adding complexity to discussions about his capability to carry out the shooting alone. Internal CIA discussions. The documents include internal CIA communications expressing concerns about potential conspiracy theories and the agency's role in addressing public skepticism. Public and scholarly reactions. Historians and researchers have expressed cautious optimism about the new information. While the documents provide additional context, they do not appear to fundamentally alter the established narrative that Oswald acted alone. However, the release contributes to a more comprehensive understanding of the geopolitical climate of the time and the intricacies of intelligence operations during the Cold War. Conclusion. The recent declassification of these documents represents a significant step toward transparency and may help dispel some of the enduring myths surrounding President Kennedy's assassination. While no definitive evidence has emerged to overturn the conclusion that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, the new information enriches the historical record and provides valuable insights into the complexities of the era.